Hey YouTube, y'all. I feel like I could take on Instagram with this look here. I'm going in for my close-up. Oh yeah, I don't Facetune, so if I put it on there, it's gonna look just like this. Okay, so if you'd like to see how to achieve this look, this has become a favorite paint pot in soft ochre. I didn't get it all those years just because it was just too pricey, y'all. I couldn't afford it. And the first time it went on sale, it was at Ulta in their 21 days of beauty sale. I got it and I just adore this. I don't think that it's any better than any other product like this, but I think that I like the application of it. I like the stickiness of it, and I use it, as you can see, underneath all around my eyes to pop my under eye eyeshadow as well as above. So I like that. I don't have to be precise with it. I don't have to blend it in when I put my eye makeup on. So the paint pot and soft ochre, I know it's new, it's old to a lot of people, but it's new to me because it finally went half off. Favorite eyeshadow brush. I like to pack on a lot. You see how big that is? Most eyeshadow brushes are about half that size. Love that brush. This is from Tarte, and it has two sides. I like both sides, but this is my favorite here. Next, we're going into my favorite eyeshadow palette. You know, my Urban Decay, I can't call that a favorite anymore because it's gone. Nobody can find it. I'm using it. If they ever re-release it, I will probably pick up another one because I really enjoy it. But I've got other Urban Decay palettes. This is Don't Quit Your Daydream. It's a very neutral, warm tone palette, but it's also quite golden in the colors. And I use these to base out my eyeshadow look right here. I use this as my transition color. I like to base out my lid shades with this. This is a favorite color here. So these four colors are what makes it my favorite. And you can look at the palette and tell that. These two colors here and set my eyeshadow. Just combining the two of them, just go. Because I don't want a dark look. If I don't set the paint pot, which sometimes I don't, then I get a darker look. But today I don't want that. And I want the colors to really pop here, so I'm going back in with this lighter color. And you see how this eyeshadow and this brush, they just work so well together. I always want to get another one of these brushes, but I only see it on the Tarte website. I've been using this palette for 3 years. I bought it for this green here, and there was a blue in here that I loved so much. And every color in this palette has worked magnificently for me. When I wear it, people often tell me, "Ooh, what are you wearing?" They have a new palette came out for Game of Thrones. It might have some wonderful colors to discover in it like this palette did, but to me, this palette, it wasn't well received, but now everybody loves this palette. So it was before its time. And I'm going into Gone Mad here. I am panning this palette still. You know, it's my makeup. I'm panning. I couldn't do it in 1 year because I didn't understand how to use all these colors in 1 year. So took my time and I'm enjoying it. Go all over the lid area and into the crease with this color. And then I'm going to take another brush. This is just my application brush. This is a synthetic brush that I get from Sears, and I feel like it gives me the best, most concentrated application of these colors. You know, a lot of people now have gone to sponge. I find that this works just as well as sponge, and I can get a more precise application where I want it. We're just going to take, I got these little teddy bear brushes, and these are a much better quality brush, but they don't work so well for applying. They work very well for blending out. And if you want a light wash of color, but if you want the deep, rich amount of color that I put on, they don't do that. Maybe if you're more advanced of a makeup person, you can apply with a brush that blends out your makeup and get 2 steps done at once. But I found that a lot of people were complaining that they weren't getting color on their face. And the secret is just to go to Sears, get those cheap brushes that they sell in gift sets. And those brushes, they're synthetic. Their hairs are thick and rope-like, and they just pack on the color. And then you use your more expensive brushes for blending, like you're seeing me do now. It works so well. You see how I'm able to blend this out, but it's already where I want it, you know? And you get a more precise application. Now I've taken that dark color and made it look a lot lighter by blending it out. Now I'm going to go back through, same color, and pack it on. This time I'm leaving it in this area packed. Okay, you see how that works? So I'm creating the look of using 2 colors, but I've only used 1 just by blending it out. That's what we're doing today, because I want it dark now in these areas. Now that I've got it nice and blended out. You could have used a lighter color to do this, but I'm panning this color, so I wanted to use it. And let me go around the edges here. To be as dark in the inside, that's why I made sure I had the placement of the outer look first, because that is the most important part of this look. Now I'm going to cut the crease with my gold here. This is pretty extreme, but I have it, and I want to use it. I'm actually going to put a purple down on top of this Giorgio. See how that looks? You could just stop right there, blend in the edges, and call it, you know, put your highlighter on and call it a day. But today, I am wearing purple, so I'm going to put this dark purple in here. That's what I want to do. Yeah, burgundy and purple. Got this on here, and I'm going to try to steer to just the outside and bring her into that golden look there. Yep, we like that. Now I'm going to take my pink shade here. I know it doesn't look like I have much, but to me, that's a ton of eyeshadow, and that is going to be my inner corner highlight and also my brow bone color. So first things first. And I like this little sponge. I think I got this from Ulta, and it just, that little tip fits the inside of my eye so well. Now we're just going over that brow bone color there. And you know I do my brows last. I know everybody does them first, and I think that's really nice of them because, you know, they look a little better on camera that way. But I do it this way because it involves less cleanup. This pinky shade is really light and forgiving, so if you're a person who doesn't know how to work with pinks, Too Faced pinks are a good place to start because they really, you know, they build up, they stay where you put them, but, you know, they don't make you look like a clown unless you want to go in like that. You know, you see the difference? But this hopefully picks up on that and gives me, you know, that little extra that I'm trying to go for here. I'm really liking the way this look came out so much to I think I'm going to put a little black in there. I don't use black much, but I think this look might, you know, just pull a little bit more with a little bit of black in the crease. We'll see. We'll just see if adding a little black to that darkens up that burgundy on the outside. I think I like it. Now this is a Too Faced black, so it's not gonna go there so fast that I can't deal with it. So that's why I feel like I can confidently splash a little black in there. This is a buildable black, you know, so it's more of a beginner friendly black there. You see, gave me exactly what I wanted, but it took its time, you know, so it was working at my pace. Soften up the black with my Gone Mad, using the same brush that I was using there. So we can keep the emphasis where we want it. Okay, and I feel like I need to do just a little bit right there. I feel like I got a lot more skin looking there than what I want. So I guess this is one of those looks where you just kind of develop. Try a new brush for me. This is a Sephora brush, and I'm gonna use my color here that I like to put in the brow bone there, and see what that does to blend it out. Oh yeah, I like the effect of that. Yeah, it's blending it out, but it's not going down too low. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Well, look at what we're working with. I'm using the natural light. You know, I might go outside and showcase this. When I first came outside, I was like, whoa, it's not much better, because I had to find where the light was. And as you can see, as I move a little bit, I can go into some strange lighting situations, but this is the natural light. This is today's finished look. I am near a stadium, so you can hear the announcer at the sporting event in the background. Sorry about that, but that's my look, and I'm pretty jazzed about this. Guys, the lighting is an issue today. I just waited. Because the days are getting longer, things are just getting weird for me. Sorry about that, but you know, thanks for watching this video to the very end, and Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.